So what happens when a hard rock musician decides to team up with an AI to make a music video completely from scratch? Well, today we get to be a fly on the wall. We're going to peel back the curtain on this really fascinating creative session and look at the exact back and forth between an artist and his AI assistant Ara as they build this super gritty video for a heavy anthem. This is going to be fun.
And it all kicks off with this one single instruction. Now, this isn't him just messing around. He's setting the stage. He's telling the AI, you are now an expert collaborator. The goal is crystal clear right from the jump. Create something with a ton of impact. All right, so the mission, should they choose to accept it, is to bring a song called Step Up to life. The musician says it's this really motivational, heavy rock track, and he's got the music, he's got some photos of the band, but what he needs is the AI's help to translate all that raw, sonic energy into a visual story that really hits you.
Okay, so let's break this down. On one side, you've got the song itself, Step Up. It's heavy, it's hard rock, and it's all about that raw motivational vibe. Then on the other side, you've got the visual goal. Now, he wants to use AI to generate the images, but, and this is absolutely key, he's going to ground the whole thing by using his own photos. That's his secret weapon for keeping his face and the rest of the band looking consistent. And this leads us to the very first and maybe the biggest creative challenge. How in the world do you tell a machine what raw energy actually looks like? You know, it's all about turning this abstract feeling into super specific, actionable commands that the AI can actually understand. And this is how you do it. Just look at the insane level of detail here. It's not just a serious-looking guy. No, it's jaw clenched, one bead of sweat, a sharp single beam of light from a specific direction, heavy grain. Every single word here is chosen to paint a super precise picture for the AI. This right here is the art of the prompt. And it works. The musician's feedback is right on the money. That incredible specificity totally paid off, and he got the realism he was after. You know, this first win is a huge deal. It starts to build trust between the artist and the AI, and it really sets a positive tone for the entire project.
Okay, one face down, 3 to go. Getting one person right is one thing, but getting the whole band together in one shot, that's where things get way more complicated. The goal now is to get all 4 members into a single frame, but they all have to actually look like themselves.
And the musician just lays the problem out there for the AI, plain and simple. I mean, this is such a common frustration for anybody who's played with AI art generators, right? Trying to keep a character looking the same, especially when there are a bunch of them in one picture, is notoriously tricky. How do you pull it off without spending hours and hours editing? And then, bam, they hit a wall, a hard technical limitation of the tool. The AI they're using will only let them upload a single reference photo for each image it generates. So, how can you possibly get 4 different accurate faces in one shot if you can only show the AI one face at a time? It seems kind of impossible. But this is where the whole partnership gets really interesting. The AI, Ara, suddenly shifts gears. It goes from just being an image generator to being a technical problem solver. It comes up with this super clever workaround that's more than just a simple prompt. It's a multi-step process that's basically a kind of AI-powered face swap.
What's so cool here is how it lays out the problem and the solution. On the left, you've got that hard limit, one photo, that's it. But on the right, you see the ingenuity. It's not about trying to break the rule, it's about finding a smart way to work with it. The AI suggests this step-by-step process where they edit the image one person at a time, using the image they just made as the new starting point for the next edit.
So this is exactly how it works. Aravla lays out the whole game plan, step by step. First, you generate the main scene, but you only use the singer's photo to really lock in the overall style. Then, you take that new image, you upload it right back in, and you use a very specific prompt to swap out just one other band member's face. Then you save that, and you just repeat the process for the bassist, then the drummer, one by one, until the whole gang's there. It's methodical for sure, but it's a genius solution.
And the language here, once again, is just so specific. I mean, listen to these commands. Replace the guitarist's head. Don't change body or pose. And my favorite, just the mug. That tells the AI exactly what to change, but just as importantly, what to leave alone. It keeps the whole composition of the shot from falling apart. So when you step back and look at all this, what does it really show us? This whole back and forth, it's about so much more than just making a music video. It's an amazing look at what it actually means to create art with AI today. It's not a one-way street. It's a dialogue. It's a negotiation between a human's vision and a machine's capabilities. So let's just boil this whole thing down to the key lessons. First off, AI is not some magic button you push to get a masterpiece. It's a collaborator, and you have to work with it. Second, your most crucial skill in this new world, specific descriptive language. Third, human creativity isn't going anywhere. It's just shifting. Now it's about finding those clever workarounds for a tool's limitations. And finally, the whole thing is just a creative loop. You prompt, you look at what you got, you refine it, and you do it all over again.
And all of this leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. Is this what the new formula for creativity looks like? A partnership where the human brings the vision, the taste, and the clever problem solving, while the AI handles the heavy lifting of execution over and over again. You know, based on what we saw here, it's a pretty compelling formula for a brand new way of making art.